Hey Mesh Fitness, thank you so much for watching this video. I know that it's probably been it's been like 10 or so days depending on when I upload this, that I've actually uploaded some new video and new content to the channel. Thank you so much for the support. I mean, we're constantly just growing the followers. It's awesome to see. I think last time I checked we were around 61, which is awesome. My goal is to get to 100 by the end of this month, which I think is totally possible. So today, I want to make a really quick, short video talking about advice for beginners in the terms of fat loss. Now, this is going to be another video for advice for beginners for actually building muscle for those that actually don't want to lose fat or are already skinny and want to actually gain muscle. That's going to be another video that's going to be coming up shortly as well. So this is just specifically for people that want to lose weight, want to lose fat, the best way possible for beginners. This is for starters, and the reason I'm doing this is because from personal experience and from research, I found the best ways of actually losing fat faster as a beginner when I always started off, and it's always helped me to become stronger, build and keep my muscles as well as lose weight. So the first first step, the first thing I want to talk about of the three sort of tips I have for you guys. First one is consistency. So you want to stay consistent. This is the most important of all of them because you want to stay consistent on both your diet and your workout plan. If you go to the gym, look, you have to be consistent. You have to be consistent. And look, you can work out for just 30 minutes a day, 30 minutes an hour. I've done it. I've done 30-minute workout sessions like 5 times a week, and it has helped me lose weight before. So even if you don't have time, you always have time for 30 minutes. Block out 40 minutes, an hour to get there and get out, as well as 30 minutes for working out. That's all you really need, but you have to stay consistent. Consistency is key for this. Look, this is one of my biggest problems when I first started, or every time I would work out, is that I would go to the gym for maybe a month or 2, maybe 3 months. Something would come into my life, and then I wouldn't. Basically, I would stop going to the gym. So I would lose all this weight, I would gain muscle, and then I would reverse, lose muscle, and gain weight and fat again because I stopped going. And then I would go again and lose some weight, and then I would stop, and the weight would go back up. So without being consistent, without changing your mindset that this is going to be a long-term game, this could be for the rest of your life, you have to still keep going to the gym, keep yourself physically fit and moving. You can't just stop moving, because not only does it make it harder for you then to continue and actually start losing more and more weight and gaining more muscle, but you reset. Every time you reset, so you have to start from the beginning. So those 3 months you wasted, and you have to go another 3 months to get to the same point you were last time, and that gets slashed when you stop. So you got another 3 months to get back to the same point, and so you're not helping yourself because you're not actually working out for 9 months. You're working out for 3 months, and then you cancel and reset back to zero, and you're going 3 months again. And that's not helpful because then you're just not helping yourself. You're not going anywhere. So the first step, you have to be consistent. Rely on the fact that you have consistency. That's why I created Mesh Fitness. That's why I'm creating the YouTube channel to commit to you guys, show that consistency, and show you guys that, hey, someone that's overweight, that has health issues, can change his life and lose weight, gain muscle, and become healthier and take care of those health issues and health problems just because they're consistent and working out. So that's the first one. The second advice for you guys is less cardio, more weight training. So especially when you're a beginner, and research has shown that even though cardio burns more calories as you're doing the activity, weight training, high intensity weight training actually burns more calories over time than cardio, because even though you lose less calories or you burn less calories as you're doing the weight training, because of the weight training, because of the tax on your body, and your body has to recover now, and because of different factors that go into this I'll talk about later, your body now actually burns more calories for the next up to 48 to 72 hours. Up to 2 and 3 days after your workout, you're still burning more calories, and that, it might be only 10 or 30 calories per day more, but that is still a huge impact because that helps you lower your actual calorie amount. So my advice for beginners, especially when you're first starting out, don't do any cardio at all. I know, big shock, but trust me on this. Every time I do cardio, I don't lose as much weight as if I just go weight training. I weight train for 30 minutes straight, consistent every day or 5 days a week, however your time works for you. I do high intensity weight training, all right, no cardio, and I'm able to lose weight, lose fat, and still keep my muscles. Because the one thing with cardio is that you're not just burning calories, you're burning your muscle fibers and your actual muscle, lean muscle, so you're getting weaker as you burn fat. So you first basically burn all the muscle off, and then you a little bit of fat. So you're not really helping yourself lose weight and keeping muscle, because muscle is heavier than actual fat, so it burns more calories than fat. Because of this, you want actually to have more muscle, because the more muscles you have, the more calories you burn throughout the day from just inactivity, and from there you're able to actually lose more weight over time, because as long as you keep a healthy diet and eat less calories than you can maintain, or that you need for maintaining your body weight, you'll actually be burning more calories and giving yourself a bigger deficit because of the more muscle mass that you actually build. So I know some of you guys might be commenting, oh my god, like cardio, blah blah blah. Look, I get it. So here's my advice. Start with weight training first. Build up some muscle. Get into this high intensity weight training. You want to be hitting between 6 to 10 reps reps per set. You want to be lifting pretty heavy. Obviously, when you're starting off, start a little bit lighter, do a little bit more, maybe 10 to 15 reps. Get yourself into the right format. Make sure you're doing the techniques and the workouts the right way, and make sure you're getting your muscles used to it. After that, go for lifting heavy to build as much muscle as possible. Now you will see, it might take a little bit longer, but you will see a weight loss. Now there might be a time when your weight loss starts to plateau a little bit. That's when I would encourage cardio. Now, if you really are insistent on doing cardio, then my advice is to actually do cardio last. If you still want to do cardio from the beginning, that's fine, but make sure at least to do your workout first, high intensity workout, and then do your cardio. The reason for this is because when you're working out, you're burning glucose in your muscles. So what this means is that all the energy that basically your muscles are consuming, you're depleting your stores of glucose. Because of this, now when you do cardio, your body is actually more likely to tap into the fat cells and start using those and using fat to burn as fuel and energy for your body. So when you do cardio last, you have a more chance of actually burning fat than if you do it in the beginning of the actual workout, because your muscles aren't as exhausted, they're not as tired when you do cardio. Now, another thing too is if you're doing cardio, I would recommend doing high intensity interval training or some type of high intensity cardio. So instead of steady state like walking, running, or swimming, stuff that you do for a long period of time, instead I would recommend doing a short 15-minute HIIT training, HIIT, which is high intensity. So it might be, you could do, there's many different forms. You could check it on YouTube. They have different lengths of stuff too, so you can find a 15-minute video and finish that up after your weight training. So it could be high intensity, basically means doing a lot of things, a lot of sets of different exercises before taking a break. So you might do some jumping jacks, some push-ups, some burpees, and some squats, all as fast as possible, each one giving you maybe 20 seconds to go as fast as possible for each of the reps, and then give yourself a minute or 2 minute rest, and then go ahead and do another set of that, and maybe do 3 or 4 sets. This might take you 15 minutes, but you'll be burning more calories, burning more fat, and you'll actually be able to then burn more calories over time, like with weight training. So that's an awesome combination to think about as well. But if you're a beginner, I just recommend, especially if you don't have a lot of time, stick to 30 minutes weight training and just work out as hard as possible to lose the most amount of weight. And then when you reach that plateau level, that's when I recommend incorporating some cardio into your workout to help burn some of that stubborn fat and stubborn weight. Now, advice number 3 is a good diet plan. Look, I don't like using the word diet because you're not really going on a diet per se. You're changing your lifestyle. You're changing the way you eat for the rest of your life. And look, I'm not saying you can't ever have a pizza or ever have a hamburger or McDonald's or KFC or whatever. I'm just saying don't have it all the time. Look at your diet now. If you're eating fast food, if you're eating really unhealthy every single day, try to change that to every other day. Slowly, gradually reduce the amount of processed food and fast food that you eat and go for whole food ingredients. Whole foods, so basically just like an apple or fruits that are just one single ingredient in them. Great recommendations: eat a lot of fruits and vegetables. For fruits, watch out because they are heavy on carbs and sugars, but they're natural sugars a lot. They're really good to eat, and they don't actually cost you as many calories and not as bad for you as candy and sugar, processed sugar. Now, fruits, there's a ton of fruits that can help you actually lose weight and really perform a lot better. Fruits like grapefruit and kiwis are actually really good for weight loss as they produce different chemicals in your body to help you burn fat. Now, vegetables, again, you want to focus. You can eat as much vegetables as possible, a lot of salads because they're really low on calories, but they do fill you up because you can eat a lot of it without actually consuming as many calories as you would with, let's say, eating a pizza. Now, with that being said, again, whole food. You want whole ingredient foods. Focus on when you're eating. You don't want processed food. The reason is because they're really high in sodium levels, which is sugar, salt. They have a ton of that, a ton of usually carbs and different things that actually basically make you fatter and increase your insulin levels, which the higher insulin levels, the more you actually are unable to burn cells, fat cells, because the insulin actually stops the different chemicals and hormones in your body to actually go ahead and use fat cells for energy, which we'll talk about in another video. But watch your diet. Again, you can find different calorie calculators online. Search up, put in your weight, height, sex, all the stuff, and it will actually calculate how much calories you have to eat per day to maintain your body weight. And when you find that, I recommend reducing it by 200 to 500 calories per day. So let's say if to maintain my body weight, I have to eat 2,500 calories. Well, now I would want to eat 2,000 calories. Keep a deficit. Again, you don't want to go too fast, and you don't want to slim down to 1,000 calories because it's going to make your body actually go into survival mode, which will actually make it harder for you to lose fat and will actually make you gain fat and reduce your metabolism speed, which is actually make it harder for you to burn more calories. So I don't recommend doing that. Instead, something that's been sort of working for me is an intermediate diet. So some days I'll eat more and I'll have a heavier, harder workout, but other days I'll actually eat less. And those will be the days I'm trying to actually burn fat. So I'll still have a really high intensity workout, but I'll probably incorporate some cardio, some kind of form to actually start burning some fat. But that's going to be more of an advanced kind of technique. So again, the first advice, consistency. You want to be consistent with your workouts, with your diet plan. Plan for this being it's not a diet. Think of this as a new lifestyle. This is a more healthier lifestyle so you can work out and be healthier. 2, go to the gym and do a lot of heavy weight training. Don't focus on cardio. You can start incorporating that after a couple of months of actually losing weight. When you hit a plateau, start incorporating cardio. 3, look at your diet. Really research, and there'll be more videos on this, but research the kind of foods that you want to eat. Eat more fish. Eat more whole food ingredients, and watch what you put on top of your salads, on top of your meat, your fish. Watch out what you put on top of your whole food ingredients, because there's a lot of sodium and a lot of bad stuff in the different spices and stuff that you put on your foods. But with that being said, though, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Advice for fat loss for beginners. There's going to be more videos as this channel grows, talking about different ways to grow muscle, to burn fat faster, all that different stuff. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Please let me know what you thought. If you like my advice. If you have other advice, let me know what you guys thought about that. With that being said, though, thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in another one of my videos. Peace out.